Welcome to the Best 5 Minute Wine Podcast with Forrest Kelly.
Sure, yeah. So if they have a reservation, their table is already set. We walk them to their table. If not, we ask if they'd like a table, if they'd like to sit in the lounge. We have a couple lounge furniture area near the window, or we at the bar. So either way, wherever they're seated, they'll go, and then we'll ask if, what kind of water would you like? That's where it kind of starts. Would you like sparkling? Would you like still? Would you like tap? And then from there, the server will come over and give you all your tap water, regular water.
Oh, tap. Okay. That's an East Coast thing. What is?
Yeah, just right out of the gun. So it's still slightly filtered, but it's not bottled.
Okay. Interesting.
So then we'll just go through, we kind of explain the menus. We have one menu that has all your by the glass for cocktails, for wine, for beer, non-alcoholics, and then we have a full wine list, so we present that, and then the food menus. And then from there, we kind of either give suggestions on pairings, or if they want me to come over and talk to them about the wine list, I do. And then from there, we just it's just proactive service is what I try to do, anticipating needs prior to them even realizing there's needs, so refilling glasses prior to them becoming even close to being empty, or pre-bussing tables to make sure that we're aware of the space, because our tables aren't huge, and that way we're making room for whatever the next course is, or if they want dessert, or if it's a birthday or if it's an anniversary, then we're making sure that we have, something to celebrate their birthday or something to celebrate their anniversary that we do just complimentary, because I love an experience.
Yep.
And I think if you choose to come into our place to celebrate something, that's a huge compliment to me, because you can go anywhere. And so if you're here, then we need to make it the best that we can make it while you're in this building, because you don't have to come back and you don't have to celebrate big moments here. And so when you do, I very much feel personally responsible to make sure that night goes well, because it's going to be a memory.
So when you hand them the wine list, this isn't a laminated piece of plastic on a 1 sheet, 8 by 8.5 by 11. What is the wine list?
No. So it's a soft leather cover and backing, almost like a small binder type thing, but soft leather. It has our logo on the front of it. And when you open it, there's a short letter that I wrote just welcoming them, excited that they're going to travel through this wine list that I've created. And then from there, it goes in different sections, but it's cardstock paper. I don't love a laminated unless I absolutely have to do it. So I would rather just eat the cost and reprint if I have to. But they're all just cardstock paper that we have printed on, and I tried to categorize it in a way that was a little bit more familiar, a little bit more approachable. So we have interesting reds, or, Italian reds, or bold reds, or crisp whites, or sparkling and sweet. So I'm trying to make it a little bit easier to navigate than just by varietal or by region. I think originally I had by region, and then I had to punch myself in the face. Listen, you unapproachable person who knows wine. Remember when you didn't? Don't do this to people. It's rude. So we're trying to make it a little bit easier, because it can get confusing when you get into these different regions. And I don't want it to be confusing. Then you don't want to buy anything or say anything, or it becomes intimidating.
You buried the lead there, Lisa. So soft leather. Now, when you say soft leather, how many different tactical feels to putting this whole presentation together did you go through? Did it take you 20 minutes or 10 hours or what? Take us through that.
Oh, no, it probably took me days for every last menu that I did. Our regular menus are also paper, but my staff hates them, because when we have to take them apart and put them together, there's 2 screws that we have to screw in the top because they're wood. But on the back, it has our logo burned into it. So I'm very, very detail oriented. I like things that are very pretty, but also durable and functional. So it took me probably too much time to pick out everything that we put in there. Our by the glass menus, same thing. They're wood and leather. It's leather on the binding, and then wood, and then our logo's burned into that too. So with paper on the inside. So I took a lot of time, a lot of time doing them.
Well, and to be applauded for that, because that's one of the reasons I started the podcast, was to take down the snootiness of wine and bring it down to approachable things. And there is nothing that just bugs me more than going to a restaurant and they hand you a dirty menu, or a menu that's just tattered or rabbit-eared. You are attention to detail, and you want that experience when they're handed that menu, for that to feel nice in their hands and go, wow, this is something to be treasured, and this is an important decision we're going to make on the wine.
Well, I figure you're spending time there, right? You're spending your money and your time, and those are 2 things you're not getting back. It better be worth it.
The Best 5 Minute Wine Podcast.
Don't forget my favorite part.
Oh, please like and follow.
And you can can like and follow us on our social media and join in our collaborations, just like our website, thebestwinepodcast.com, on Insta, X, you know where, The Best Wine Pod. The Best Wine Pod.